Hey guys, my name is Rohit Singh and I welcome to our channel Developer Geeks. Well, this is the playlist of Android development, and the current video we will talk about recycler view, which is one of the very important topics. You can check our previous video and the I button which is popping in your screen. Well, the objective of this video is to know more about recycler view in depth, and we will see the practical on the recycler view in our Android Studio. Well, the architecture or recycler view looks something like this. There is a data set which you can view in the right hand side, which has all the informations, right? Then there is an adapter which acts like a intermediate or a connector between these the left figure and the right figure. The left figure I will explain you guys. There is something called as a layout manager, which is a subset of recycler view. Recycler view basically is a scrollable view, but you can have customization in it. It is an extension of a list view. As I told you, it is an extension, but the extension is nothing but customization. You can add more and more elements to it. So this is what a recycler view is. It is often used in database management. It is also used in API whenever we fetch information from API. So we use a recycler view. So this is a very important feature of Android development. Now we will see the practical use of it. Hey guys, now let's see practically how a recycler view works. Basically, a recycler view is used in applications such as WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, where there are profiles and there are particular names. So we will try to implement somewhat like that. Recycler view is a little complicated, but if you understand once, you will understand for your whole life, I guess. Firstly, what we will do is that we will change this constraint layout to relative layout, and we will add a recycler view tag. We will make the width as well as the height to match parent, and then we will give it a particular ID called recycle. Wonderful. Yeah, now we will link this recycler. You have to first write this recycler view here, then we will find view by ID to this particular object. Find view by ID r.id dot recycle. Then after is that we will give this recycler view a particular layout. So first we will set and we'll create new and we'll give this context. Now what we will do is that we will create an adapter. Recycler view basically works on the basis of adapter. There is a particular design, right, and there are some data. So the adapter basically connects that design and that data. Basically the data part will be done here in this main program, and the designing part we will do later. First we will create an adapter. You can go to new and you can create a Java class named as adapter. You can give any name. Firstly, you have to extend this to recycler. No, you have to write adapter. Yeah, super. Then after you will create a class called holder, which will hold the value, and you have to extend it to ViewHolder. Super. Now what you will do is that you will click here and you will create the methods. Wonderful. Now you will go to this layout and you will create the design. Now you will give this custom design. You will give this name and you can change this to relative layout. Super. Yeah. Now you will change this height to wrap content and you will add a margin of around 5 dB. Yeah. First, actually we are trying to build somewhat like a feeling of WhatsApp. So we will add an image of wrap content and we'll give the src of foreground, and we will give the background of background. Superb. Now we will give this background to purple 700. Yeah, now we will give an id to it, img, and then after we will add the text where the different name will be coming. wrap content, and the name we will pass that names are basically the data set, and data set we will write in this main function in an array. We will give it an id called names, right? And then after we will mention that it should be in the right, since this text is in the top corner, so we have to write it here. So we will say that it should be in the right of this layout, so we will write right, or you can say to layout to the right of id img. Superb. We will write a text for trial to see how does it looks, and we will give the text color as white, and we will give the text style as bold, and then we will give a text size around 23. Yeah, 23 is looking good. We will center it horizontal true, so it will come in the center, and vertical true. You can remove this. You will give a margin of around 12, 22, 32. Okay, 32 dp is looking fine. You can see, yes. Superb. Now the designing part is done. You can remove this name. Yeah. Now we will mention this in the adapter. First we will create a text view of text view. Then you will link that text view using item.view.findViewById r.id. What was that name? And names here. So the tag that we have, so the id that we have given in this, that was the names, right? So we will write something like this here. Now we will create a we will generate, actually this is called as the generation part, adapter.holder. This adapter is the name of this file, and this holder is basically this holder thing. So if you mention this, so it will mean that this text view will be accessible in the whole program, right? Now to remove this red line, this is basically the error, you will implement the method and you will write all this thing, and then after you will create a string array, and then after you will generate a constructor to it. You can right click here in the space and you can go to generate, you can go to construct, and you can click the OK button. Super. Now there are three things that is created. These three things. One is on create view holder, then is on bind, then is the item count. When the all on create view holder is basically that when this on create function is called in this program, so it will link this context with this view, right? So we have to mention, we have to layout inflater. We will create an object and we will write layout inflator from parent dot get context. So this layout inflator will get the context, and the context is main activity. Basically context is nothing but which activity you are currently. Then we will create a view called view. Yeah, now what you can do is that you can give the layout inflator inflate. Now you have to mention three different things. First you have to mention that it's parent. Then you have to mention what kind of design, what kind of layout you were using, which was custom. Sorry, yeah, you have to mention r dot layout dot custom design, then fonts. sorry, actually you have to cut from here. You have to remove this, and the parent should be the second attribute actually. Now what you will do is that you will return, instead of null, you will return the new holder, and you will pass the view inside this. Now in this view bind, what you will do is that you will create a you will bind that that array that we have created here with the particular position. Holder dot text view dot set text, what was that, array of position. Super. Now what we will do is that we will return the array dot length. Super. So this is the whole part of adapter. First we extended this to a recycler adapter. We said that this class should act as an adapter, right? Then we have created this class of ViewHolder. We mentioned the tag here. We gave the find view by id. Then after we generated this adapter.holder. Then after we created three functions, that is on create view, bind view, and to get the count. So first thing was to layout inflater. We created a layout inflator, right? And then we created the view, and we plugged in this three thing here, that it should be in the parent, and what kind of design you have to use. You have to use the customized design that we have made here, right? And you will return the holder view, and here you will hold the text view and set the particular array that will pass, or the data set that we will pass in this main activity. First you have to create an array, or you can create a string name array, which will be equal to, basically this is the phone number, right? So you will write Rohit Singh I will just copy this for n number of times. Okay, yeah, that's it. Now what I will do is that I will create the adapter by using this adapter. Adapter is equal to new adapter, and I will pass the context in this. No, I will pass the array. Sorry, I will pass the array. Superb. Then what I will do, I will set the adapter in this recycler view. Now let's see how does it looks. Superb. You can see it's working. If I change one name to around like Rahul or Raj, Mohan, Modi, etc. So yes, you can see they are changed and they are working wonderfully well. So guys, this is how a recycler view works. Well, thank you so much guys. If you find this video informative, do like, share and subscribe. Well, in the next video, we will see how and what is a web view. Till then, stay tuned.